Hello everybody, this is Sanvi and welcome back to Kids Inspiration by Sanvi. Today I'm going to be telling you guys about Helen Keller's life. Let's head on with the video. Okay, so you guys see here that I have this docs that I made it, and it was last edited 9 minutes ago. So I made this docs about Helen Keller's life. So we see there's a picture of Helen Keller. So let's go up here. Helen Adams Keller. Gotta edit that. Helen Adam Keller. Helen Keller was born in a small town in Alabama, 1880. When she was 2, she got ill day by day, and even her fever stayed high. So that meant that it would never go low, it wouldn't get any better, it was always very high. It wouldn't change. But then Helen's mom noticed her eyeballs did not move at all when she showed her hand in front of Helen Keller. Helen Keller did not see when her mom's hand was in front of her. Her eyeballs did not move at all. Then later, Helen Keller didn't pay attention when her mom called her. So, Helen Keller's mom used to call Helen, but Helen wouldn't really pay attention to her mom when she was calling her name. Then Helen's mom realized Helen Keller was both blind and deaf. So blind and deaf means that if you're blind, then you can't see anything. And that you're not able to see everything and anything. You're just blind, there's darkness. And she was deaf. That means she couldn't hear anything at the same time. Some people thought Helen could not learn anything, but her mother did not agree with the people who thought Helen could not learn. Some people said that since she was both blind and deaf, she couldn't learn anything and that soon in life she wasn't able to learn anything. But her mom didn't agree with that people, and she was going to make sure that Helen Keller was going to learn. Helen grew up very wild. She wouldn't let anyone comb her hair, and her clothes were always dirty, and she was often very angry. So Helen grew up very wild. That means she wasn't that calm. She was wild, like she would mess around. She would do so many things that were very wild, and she wouldn't let anyone comb her hair. So to do their hair and stuff. And she didn't, and her clothes were it was very dirty, and it was always dirty. And she was often very angry because she wasn't able to hear or see anything. And sometimes she would lay on the floor and even kick her feet and scream so loud. So as you guys noticed that she was very wild, and she wasn't able to be calm that much. And she would lay on the floor, she would start moving around like this. And she would kick her feet and scream very loud. So she would scream at the top of her lungs! When Helen was 7 years old, her parents decided to get her a teacher that would help Helen because she was blind and deaf, because she was still blind and deaf. Then then they found a teacher. Her name was Annie. It was Annie Sullivan Macy. And she agreed to help Helen Keller to be Annie Seville. They found a teacher. Her name was Annie Sullivan Macy, and she agreed to help Helen Keller to be able to learn even though she was blind and deaf. Annie gave Helen a doll. D-O-L-L, spells doll. She spelled it on her arm, like she spelled in her arm right over here. Then she put D-O-L-L. She spelled it on her arm. Then she would know doll is spelled D-O-L-L, and even spelled it with hand language. So hand language is that they use their hand to say the words, because that's what Helen did, because she was blind and deaf and she was doing the hand language, and even her teacher taught her how to do hand language. She liked Annie a lot, but Annie was strict, but very nice and kind. She would always used to be strict, and Helen liked Annie, but Annie would be very nice and kind, but she was a little bit strict. And she even spelled words on Helen's hands day and night, a lot to make her understand the words, so that she would know how to say the words or even learn the words. One day, Annie took Helen to the water, and she put Helen's hand on the running water. Annie then said water on her hands. Then Helen put her hands to her mouth and tried to say water. Then after a few, okay, there was a little mistake there. Then after a few times, Helen said water. W-A-T-E-R. Helen's first word was water that she said. There's also some memes about it too. She growed up with Annie and learned more and more each day. She grew up with Annie and learned more and more each day. And when Annie died, Helen Keller learned by herself more and more. So when Annie died, Helen Keller was not just going to stop because Annie was her best teacher that taught her even though she was blind and deaf. She was also trying to learn by herself when she was blind and deaf. And she was learning more and more each day. And here are the credits and the people who are in the story. So it was by Sanvi Chaudhary. Credits for the information about Helen Keller is Crumb and YouTube. And the channel's name I got the information is Your Learning Bucket. And it's the smaller way of saying your, so it's U-R. And people in the story were Helen Adams Keller, Annie Seville Macy, K. Adams Keller, Arthur H. Keller, he was still in the story. And there was some people else, like the people who said Helen Keller couldn't learn when she was small. So this was about Helen Adam Keller. So I hope you guys learned something from Helen Adam Keller that I said the information. You guys can also share this information with other people if people also want to learn about Helen Keller, and you can even try to make your own docs or slides. And I'm gonna also research about more people so then you guys will learn about the people. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Bye guys! I hope you like and subscribe and hit the notification button. Ding 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 ding. Make sure you comment, send, and share this video with your friends or your family members, wherever you want. Bye guys, peace, and stay happy, stay safe, and stay strong. Bye, it's positive, peace. And I hope you guys learned about Helen Keller. If you didn't, then I hope this video helped you a lot to learn more about Helen Keller. Bye guys!